I want Andrew Yang and the Yang Gang to start coming up with creative and innovative ideas. And let me be clear, that bombshell that he dropped at the beginning of the debate, that bombshell that he dropped at the beginning of the debate, I know you can't hear the audio, but the bombshell he dropped at the beginning of that debate, I think was innovative. It was creative. All right, and along those lines, you should keep doing stuff like that. That's what's going to get the media to give you some attention, and that's how the rest of the world is going to find out about you. So, what if the Yang Gang? I had this thought. You ask yourself, how would you spend $1,000? Right? How would you spend $1,000? Well, what if the Yang Gang could get a fund together, or could start finding people to give $1,000 to? Not every month for a year, but just to give them $1,000 to the person who answers the best question, someone you put out the question there, what would you do with $1,000? And then the Yang Gang spontaneously gives them that $1,000. That'd be getting some media attention, right? If people are like, what? Wait a minute. If I respond to this tweet, if I vote in this poll, if I check out Google Andrew Yang, I might get $1,000 just by telling you how I would spend that $1,000. That would get people engaged. And maybe it's random, and maybe you never know who's going to get that 1,000. So it's not this promise that you give out there. But what if the Yang Gang started getting together chunks of $1,000 and giving them to, somebody in need, somebody who comes up with a great way to spend it, the most creative solution for 1,000? That might get buzz going, a nice contest. And I believe that Andrew Yang should do a live stream marathon where he streams to all the Yangdom, and all the Yang Gang goes on and watches this live broadcast, right? And he leans into this idea of let Yang speak, right? They won't let me speak. Well, I'll go online and I'll speak on live. And he should do it he should be on for hours or something, like some marathon where he's on for 6 hours. Has any other presidential candidate put themselves in front of you for 6 hours and answering your questions, or however long, 3 hours, whatever makes sense. Just answering your questions back to back. And then from that footage, you're going to be able to get clips and answers and fun moments that are happening with the crowd. And if all the Yang Gang is there, I don't know how many Yang Gangers there are, but he would have a ton of people watching that live stream, asking questions, him being off the cuff. And then people would be like, oh my God, look at that. Andrew Yang, he found a way to speak to the world, right? A live feed. Share this. Andrew Yang is on right now. Andrew Yang is on right now. Go and watch Andrew Yang. I don't know if he's done it before, but I haven't seen him do it. So I want him to do a live streaming marathon. Can you imagine? If he's streaming, he sets up the cameras, he's streaming on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook Live, all at the same time. Answering questions, right? Trying to get that number up. If you're Yang Gang, get on board. If you're curious about Andrew Yang, get on board. Come and watch the stream, and you see that number pile up. Thousands, millions of people watching Andrew Yang because he's a presidential candidate who's not afraid to answer your questions, who's on a live stream right now, all day. 6 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. I think it's an interesting idea. Just trying to come up with some creative, innovative ideas that doesn't depend on the media. God bless the media. Honestly, I'm not really against them. They're doing the work based on the rules that are set out for them. Make money, right? So that's what they're doing. But let's go around them.